from the first local station with news and high definition. This is 9 News Now.
Hot lanes work. Drivers on the Beltway in Virginia will need to watch out for construction crews at virtually all hours all this week. Cost-cutting move. A program which provides D.C. youngsters with summer employment could be on the chopping block. Committee confirmation. The first round of Senate confirmations for Judge Sonia Sotomayor is about to get underway. Good morning, everyone. I'm Andrea Roane. Thank you for joining us. Today is Tuesday, July 28th. Kenny Burns is in for Angie Goff. He'll bring you traffic in a moment. Thank you, Howard. If your hunt for a job has come to a dead end this summer, don't give up. A website you might not have heard of could just help land you the job of your dreams. It's called geebo.com, and with me now is the CEO, Greg Collier. Greg, a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Going on the website, it proudly hails that Geebo was created to be more than just another regional electronic classified site. So, what is it? What makes it so unique more than just the regular run-of-the-mill classified site?
Well, Geebo is classifieds. We're in most cities across the United States. The standard categories: merchandise, personals, rentals, roommates, real estate, vehicles, employment, and so on. The site it's free for everyone to post to, except employers. Employers pay a $75 fee to post jobs. Something a little more that's unique with our site is that we actually, when an employer posts a job, we then distribute that job to other websites. There's several partners.
So you don't mind sharing?
Not at all. Our goal is to not only help out the employer, but the job seeker as well. We want to make the connection. One of our latest partnerships, the one we're most excited about, we just announced last week, is that we're now syndicating listings to Twitter Job Search.
Oh, wow.
Twitter Job Search has about 800 Twitter accounts. They then retweet these jobs that we send to them. And then hopefully, if a job seeker doesn't see what they're looking for, it's not what they want, they can then retweet it on, and just it keeps going and going and going.
Now, the thing about it is you talked about all the services that are offered, roomies and rentals and things of that nature, but the job site really has taken off. But I said at the beginning, it's a job site that probably you've never heard of. How long has Geebo been up and running, and why do you think more people haven't heard about it?
Geebo has been around, we've been around about 9 years now. It's self-funded. I started the company. Quite honestly, I started it to compete with a local newspaper website. At that time, I was living in Sacramento. Local paper was the Sacramento Bee. I didn't think they were doing a very good job of it, and went to work and came up with Geebo. Geebo happens to be a childhood nickname of mine. It's stuck. We keep it around. It seems to have a little ring to it. And so that's where we are today. And
one of the things that you're happy to let people know, this is a family-friendly website on all instances of services that you provide. Smut-free, you say?
That's correct. We do a couple things that some of the others don't do. First of all, within the categories, we don't have an area for adult services. We don't have an area for exotic services. We don't have a rants and raves category. Not to say that those type of listings don't bleed over into some of the other categories, because they do. What we then do is we personally monitor each submission. So if something does happen to get through our filter system, we do have human beings that are actually looking at the ad saying, hey, is this okay? Right. All right, hey, we're going to let this one go, or no, we're going to pull this right now.
You also, the visitors to your site, you don't see just as users, but you call them neighbors. Why does that distinction matter to you?
Well, I think we're all kind of, we need to look out for one another. And it's really important to me that when somebody comes on the site and interacts with the site, that they feel comfortable and that they're as safe as they can possibly be. I mean, you know, law doesn't make us do certain things and monitor the site. But we think it's the right thing to do. We want people to be safe. We don't want to make headlines.
As part of doing the right thing, you're also giving back to the community, supporting children's charities.
Yes, we've started that from the beginning. We started that 9 years ago. It's carried forward. Most recently, we donated programming services to a local nonprofit, and we want to be able to continue to do that. We hope to be able to announce some big news here soon with a local organization here in the greater D.C. area.
Well, we'll look forward to hearing that news as well. Greg Collier, CEO of geebo.com. We put a link to that on our website at WUSA9.com. Greg says the main thing to know is there are jobs out there looking for good people. Local lawmakers introduce a bill to make commuter rail trains a little safer, and students in Montgomery County take advantage of some free giveaways. It's 9:26. We'll be right back.